Hello everyone. Didn't see you there. Glad you could join us on SHARP Livestream number 2.5. I'm CM Prizm, your host for today's journey through the July 9th update. So we're going to do our usual Hunter preview with Yu Suhyun. As you saw, she is a fire mage, big damage dealer. Let's get straight into it. Alright, so let's go into her basic skill number 1 called Trick Shot. Suhyun somersaults backwards and fires a large caliber bullet, dealing fire damage based on attack, granting spotlight effect, and stunning the target. Here we go. And such a nice, beautiful ability. Cool. Her second ability is called Kill Shot, and Suhyun rotates her firearm, sits in place, and fires a beam twice at high speed. Then she gathers magical energy to release another powerful beam, dealing fire damage based on her attack. Let's see it. Very satisfying. I love mages that use guns. It's just, you would think mages just only use staffs and stuff, but when they add the gun in there, perfect.
It's a good combo, yeah.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Alrighty, so I know you saw this ultimate, but let's go see it a little bit one more time. Right here. Beautiful. So her ultimate is called Zeroed In Blast. Suhyun deploys magic firearms around her, gathering magical energy and releasing it all at once. Deals tons of fire damage based on her attack as well. And when you use this skill, it creates magic firearms around her for 6 seconds that deal 10% of your attack. Let's move on to her advancements here. Her first advancement, it resets cooldown when kill shot hits a target outside of and I believe that should be 5-meter range. And so basically kill shot will be able to reset its own cooldown. Think of Cha-Hae-In and her first skill, how that has a cooldown on the reset. It's the same thing kind of here. Second advancement is that you get the defense penetration, which will scale with your spotlight effect, which is great. And then third advancement, when firing swarm hits outside of the, 5-meter range, it grants the defense penetration effect and increases the damage of kill shot. It's not going to be 0%, guys, I promise you. You'll see it on the live build. It says 18% right here. And number 4, it increases the attack by 10%. And for number 5, it adds an effect to the spotlight effect. I'm saying effect here a lot, which is kind of fun. But it will increase the user's damage by 30%, the spotlight will. So, at least in my opinion, I think the biggest bumps will be at the first, third, and fifth advancements. So I think those are going to be the big ones to aim for, depending on how much you want to pull for her. Let's move on to the next part of our show. We're going to be showcasing the next weapon, Phoenix Soul. So we'll be going straight into here. We'll see the skills here. You can see the basic attack, fire elemental damage, core attack, more fire elemental damage that does airborne. And then this is the weapon skill, Phoenix Rapid Fire. So it does a lot of damage, and I'll show you guys what it does in a second. But we'll be going through here with the advancements. So when using, that's the weapon skill, Phoenix Rapid Fire, it inflicts Firebird Soul, which is the effect every 3rd, 6th, and 9th arrow. And when the third attack of a basic attack hits, it also gets that Firebird Soul effect. So Firebird Soul, what it does is it changes the core attack to Flame Shot. And so what the Firebird Soul stacks do is it increases Flame Shot's damage by 80%, stacking up to 3 times. So basically, when you get that core attack after getting those Firebird Souls, it'll consume all of your stacks and then deal that bonus damage. So if you have 3 stacks, it'll do an extra 240% damage, which I think is super great. Instead of just talking about it, why don't we showcase Phoenix Soul in the Steel Fang Lycan fight. Alrighty, I'll try to give some tips and tricks. This is my favorite attack in the game because I can just run straight through it. And we're going to go through here. And just basically, I want to show off. So it's a hold down attack, so make sure you guys are doing that. That's the first core attack. And then you can see the second core attack right there. I'm going to use the weapon as much as I can to show off to you guys. He's going to run over there and miss it. So let's just use this again. So that's what happens if you don't hold it down, just for reference. And you get those 2 core attacks in here. Get the spotlight in here as well. And again, always get those shadow steps when you can. So core attack 1, boom. So let's use this. Woo. I also love the animations of it so much. Always dodge into it. It feels so cheesy, but I love doing it so much. Hold it down, And check how many bars the core attack does here. 7 bars, 10 bars. Oh no, again, another 7 bars. But I think it's really cool. I hope you guys will try out this weapon because I think it's amazing. We'd like to show you the new summer event Prelude. These are the rewards you'll be getting just by logging in. I know a lot of people were happy with the previous events, and we wanted to keep that train going and keep that support running because we appreciate each and every one of you. You don't want to be missing out on the epic runes, epic blessing stones, and SSR weapons, again, just by logging in. We hope you enjoy this event. That about wraps up Sharp Livestream number 2.5, and thank you all for joining us and supporting Solo Leveling Arise. We truly appreciate all your feedback and for taking the time out of your day to join us in today's live stream.